Hello. Hello, chat. Hello. I now make it a fucking bit of me getting closer and closer to Dawntrail, but still not playing Dawntrail. I have so much shit to do until I actually go to Dawntrail. You haven't played Dawntrail. I still haven't played Dawntrail. I'm technically on the quest to get into Dawntrail. Was that the epic cutscene we watched? It was the epic cutscene we watched. Because I'm technically on Dawntrail quest-wise. I just haven't accepted the quest yet. I'm an asshole to myself. But it's funny. Nah, you're a completionist. That I am. That I am. Thanks for the hydrate. I keep that hydrate on like a checklist. I don't have a drink right now because it's not cold right now. Like reading all the other stuff before you start new stuff. The crazy part is if I wanted to actually complete all of the other stuff, I'd be here for another year or two. Excuse me, host. I'm just saying. I love how host has become now a fucking meme on this channel. Damn it. Lake, I need an opinion. I keep taking the first. Taking the first in mind. I don't need to redeem. I don't know if I have one. Well, it's either I go do the raids or the alliance raid. Because this is the raid, and this is the alliance raid. Thanks for checking in. And I was in the stream before Jade. How were you in the stream before I was? I technically have my Twitch chat open at all times when my PC is on. Because you got on the mic after I chatted. In that way, yes. That way, yes. You're technically first. You're first. Like you're like so first that like I am not even there yet. Mermaids are pretty good. A couple of them are annoying even now, but they are fun. I also need people for the raid because I need people for both, honestly. It's gonna be a fucking ass to do. As soon as I get the notification, I'm very happy. I hope that I am now slowly starting to change the live notification for Twitch every here and there, because I think today's one is your Chaos Empress needs your attention. No, needs your watch time. That's the one. Also, chat, I need an opinion as well from all of you. Would you be like with? Oh, that's not the one. Wait, where is it? That's why is crowd control here still? Is this? Ah. I know there's like a whole like side, but do you guys want to like have a with the planets and all that stuff, or without? There's been a question lately on my mind. Like the overlay stuff. It looks nice. Cool. Nods. Stream element says yes. Hello. Hello, YouTube chat. Alright, hold on. Need to take off my hoodie. Chat, don't look. Look respectfully. I'm looking. If I actually did this on camera, it would be I get banned in an instant. Oh no, she's stripping off camera. You wouldn't even know. I might have just said like I did, but I didn't do anything. So today was a work day for me, and there was a lot. It was snowing at the start of the day. In picture sharing, I showed a picture of it, of how much snow there was on the ground. I think I nearly fell like 15 times. But I haven't actually fell. So I'm very happy with that. I did like how like a lot of people were like, oh, You poor delivery person. I was like, it's fine. It's okay. It's just snow just gliding all over the place. And they were like, oh, you poor person. I'm like, it's fine. The Netherlands is so generous. Holy shit. Or I've just like not been outside enough to actually know that people are actually kind of nice. Like a lot of people were just nice to me. Get some cleats or spikes for your shoes. Well, it wasn't the shoes. It was the bike. Chain for the wheels. Fucking a bicycle with chains on it. Yo, I got my winter tires on for my bicycle. Get some off-road tires. The thick boys. God, I'm here, but I don't see you. Are you in Goblin? Oh. Maybe it's a solo instance. Sorry, it's story time. I'll get to the raid soon. Oh, I decked. Oh, no, I didn't deck a kid. It would be funny if I was just like, yeah, I decked a kid with a snowball today. I was walking past like a few kids and their parents like being on the side, like talking to each other, and like the kids were like throwing snowballs all over the place, and they looked at me and I looked at them, and they were like, we should throw snowballs at the post delivery. I was like, no, please don't. And after a little bit, they threw a snowball. It hit my like right shoulder, and I was like, all right, now it's over for these little shits. I grab a snowball, throw one of them, throw one snowball because they threw one at me. I threw a snowball at them, hit them in the fucking chest, and they're like, ooh, it's like, yeah. And then it started raining hail, and I was getting covered and fucking pelted by hail the whole time. My job is crazy. Even though it's just a little post delivery, it can get crazy. That is what I need, Pigeon. Also, hi, Duke. The fuck? Hi, it's welcome to being a post. Just get a medieval suit of armor. And the post delivery. Start dodge rolling. Sorry, I'm playing. Soul post. I find that the solution. I find that to be the solution to many problems. I mean, yeah. You gotta make sure you have the stamina to Dawntrail with heavy equip load. Dude, it is actually heavy equip load because I'm like carrying like a lot of shit most of the times. So I'm just like rolling really slow. Chat, working has like its good point, you know, you have stories to tell. I've been out all day. Had 2 interviews. I was out most of the time because like I went to go work at like the depot, and like there's a depot, and then like the post delivery delivers post for like the whole like region, and then we have to like sort it a little bit, and then like grab our stuff and then go off to our sectors. I think I was there at like 10:30, and the delivery was at I don't remember. It was around like 15 past 11. Because like the truck had an accident. I imagine you go to roll the first time and just faceblind. I most likely would. I'd be like halfway through the roll, and I'd already have no more stamina. I'll become floor tank. And then at the end of my shift, there was an elder lady walking past me, and they were like, "Oh, I should oh, you poor girl. Oh, you are you okay in this weather?" I'm like, "I'm fine. It's okay. It's just I just slip all over the place." And they're like, "Just be careful, okay?" I'm like, "I'll be fine, thank you." A lot of people like were very nice and be like, "Hey, like, watch out, don't fall." I was like, "Okay, I think I've gotten what I need to do here." A lot of kids were outside because, like, 1, it's snowing. 2, there was there were so many snowmen all over the place. There was one they were building, and they had to have like a little like ladder. Silk song. Silking my song. Oh, and now my shoes are like pools inside. Oh, and I had like leggings on and then pants, so I keep myself warm. It's cold out there, you guys. It's cold out there when it's snowing winter and raining hail. Actually, good question. Does anyone else have had snow today? Like, is there any snow around the world? Any snow in the area? Hot snow in your area? Cool yellow slow snow in your area? Oh boy. Alright, Graha, get me out of this conversation. So, to explain my plan, it is believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the Third Assal era, when the Alican Empire flourished. The Fifth Assal era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi, each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. This practice has continued to the present day in Eurasia, with some notable regional differences. For instance, each guardian holds alone as absolute, while Shardians enjoy a moderate relationship with Thaliak. By visiting various locations in Eurasia and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In so doing, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose we take ourselves to Ralger's Reach, places holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer, and promise to yield useful details. That is a divine dilemma. Onwards to Ralger Reach. Where's this? Oh, I know where we are. Hold on. Lookout point. Never mind. No lookout point. How does one... Is this... Oh boy. I did that. Wait, well. Hi, Lake. I got targeted. There you are, Jane. Hello. This place served as the base of operations for your investigations into Omega, did it not? I'm just gonna go torture myself while you unlock the next raid. Oh. This place are how delightful to be here together. Gonna solo Tsukuyomi level synced, I think. Oh. Have fun. If you don't mind me making an observation, it seems to enjoy traveling with company. I do. It's something I had dreamed of for a long time. It's not like traveling with good friends. True. I do like mostly alone, but if it's like a good friend, I wouldn't mind them. I wouldn't mind having a good time with them. Is that so? What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? Aye, in my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. But I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before. Trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think of it. More often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. Then I dare to hope that we are on the right track. As I'm sure you know, August reaches home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the First of Valgar. Raised by the Mad King Theodoric, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamecan resistance claimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may possess knowledge of the local faith. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. So let's split up and make inquiries and reconvene here afterwards to share findings. We do that a lot lately. Like split up, talk to people, come back. Read the words inscribed on the monument. The storm of blood approaches fast. Hells open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Elise explained to you their meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. Y'all. Oh, if it isn't Jade! Is the man perhaps a friend of yours? When last he visited, he shared with me tales he heard on his journeys. And what amazing tales there were. If you have time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Well, as we're in some haste, we're investigating the worship of Valgar and seeking literature on the subject, religious texts and the like. Can any still be found here? Just about all of it's gone, sadly. Destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the Destroyer, the tales we shared at the campfire, like the legend of our nation's founding. We still have these things, and they were a source of great comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I say, if you don't mind, I would be obligated to hear your stories this time. Jade, rest assured, I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you were. Oh. Yes, if you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. But if it is an adventurer, kindly escort me to the Temple of the Fist. Are you studying monks too, perchance? If so, you ought to work together with me and my colleague here. Few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folk. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, you say? Why didn't you mention it sooner? This is a copy of Destructivity, the scripture of the Fist of Valgar. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing, and is in the safekeeping of one Professor Eric. I went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague, only for her to say she doesn't need it. So I will offer it to you instead. Lest you forget, this is your passion, not mine. I'm simply assisting you as a favor, Earth, and I thank you to not to put us in danger. But danger is the crucible in which the monk tempers body and mind. So sublime, monks. Well, we had best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. New title unlocked. Adventurer. You want to get rid of it? No. You can't. You are for adventurer. That's auto running. Shane, what were you able to learn? A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. I see. This chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Valgar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the delusion of the six calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Believing that it was sent by Valgar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with. According to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Valgar himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the shore pieced them together to give shape to yonder statue. I must say, it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Where Valgar primal, the explanation for simulators would be simple. That is, science gives rise to a unified interpretation of Valgar's appearance, which in turn lends form to the primal. However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. In the scripture is to be believed it was a sighting during the sixth calamity, Yet for those witnesses to be able to recognize Ralker, they would have needed an agreed upon ID of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the theory of 12 worship that had already existed in the Third Assault era, it would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. My whole bleh. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective fates, or are they primals born of them? I thought we had made it clear we are not summoned beings. They're just here? Oh. Since time immemorial, our domain has lain scattered across the Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot in is nearby. It is not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That force, could they be? Indeed, I am Biragot, and the hog beside me is Ralgar. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without, but being seen in our true form would violate our laws of conduct. The LOS of being a god. Yet though we similarly disguise our sanctums, filling them in illusion, rents are known to manifest when the surrounding ether is unstable. In such time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Precisely. How many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing. But this is a sound assumption to make. Well, Biragot, I believe that much shall face by the way of an apology for deception, shall we? Indeed. That is all we are at liberty to reveal. Please fare you well, children of men. Aside from their reticence where concerns are identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. If what they said was true and their worship could be traced back to their sightings, it would serve to explain one more thing. One thing. According to my research in the field of comparative mythology, Ralker is often observed to bear many similarities with the Ramu, assuming both were inspired by the Ralker of the Phantom Realm. Their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and sylph. Do you believe that they gave rise to the prevailing fates to Eorzea? Given available evidence, yes, I am inclined to. Yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Oh, does you, Crow? Has something happened? Truly? Very well, I shall take care of it. Krell has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I was going to receive her at the sunken temple of Karn, where she is currently conducting fieldwork. After a brief detour to prepare a little something, conveniently, Banlin is home to countless adherents of Nalpal. While I attend to business, may I ask the two of you to make inquiries in Uldana? Very well. Excellent. I'll join you as soon as I'm able. By your leave. So, it's to be you and me in Uldana. Suppose it can be helped. What's so bad about that? The hell? What strange manner for the one who proposes server to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agree to this arrangement. Well, we had best be on our way. As I recall, Milvana Arcarium is still closed for construction, so let's try our luck at Arzaneth Oswisi. You have no objection to traveling separately, I trust? Good. I shall see you in Uldana. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my drink for the hydrate. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Is that Minfilia? And she's gone. Just like she did in the game, just vanished. Ah, you're here. Uh-huh. Oh, the Vivek twins Nalthal, here they worship Thal, keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many location and religious organizations, some are extremely wealthy and powerful, exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce such as Uldana could be home to such spiritual people. but it's actually quite like logical when one considers that their religion is in essence commerce. Commerce. In any event, Nalthal is a truly unusual divinity. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. Did I mishear? Did you just say they encountered Nalthal? Uh-oh. While his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. We're starting to attract attention. Also, why does this guy look like one from Genshin Impact? The wind guy. I should remember his name. Forgive me, this is the place for such a conversation. Let's continue it elsewhere. Give me a moment. Okie dokie. I was starting to get a little bit drowsy. So I just like got my Coca-Cola. Start chugging it a little. Get some sugar in me. Because holy shit, does like work drain me, it seems like. Surely when it's like a lot of work. And me saying a lot of work, it's not like a lot of work, it's just like biking. So Tsukuyomi is not easy. I mean, solely anything isn't easy, I think. Except for like level 50 and 60 shit now, I think. It was careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with the divinity within a place where he is worshipped. Carry on. I shall exercise greater caution. I thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and I say you keep it between us. Sure. You did something very, very bad. I do. Now then, to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, though the Nalthal, as worshipped by men, appears somewhat different, they are undeniably similarities in their nature. I believe we may report as much to Grahathea. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for a companion to arrive, perhaps we might seek him out at the second temple. Mentioning needed to make a detour, where we set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it is better to use our time productively. Wouldn't you agree? Let us head to the sunken temple of Karn at once. Little amigo. Little amigo. It's little, it's Allah, and it's amigo. Oh, that's a new one. Alright, I do have this one now. Just a few. Oh, wrong buttons. You're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed, so I can see no obvious injuries by her attire. She appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food, my bag, please. I see. Jade, may I trouble you to find her bag? I'll send lookout in the meantime. Sure. I will do said bag searching. Hope it isn't a tea bag. Where am I going with this stupid jokes? Who knows? One day I'll figure out how I joke. But not today. Examining the bag, you find the skin with a little water left, but there appears to be no preventer. For now, I decide to take the water to the woman. So thirsty, so hungry. I probably have like expired food. Honestly. Enough food. I need food. I have not saved dried meat that was tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? Dude, there. What are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. That is Snooky. I've brought you Archon loaf and coffee. It's sweet and creamy, just as you like it. Doesn't sound like eating or drinking at all, but you know what? I'll take it. I am reborn. Washed down with a sweet beverage, the life-giving nutrients of Archon loaf permeate my being from head to toe. Thank you, kind stranger. However you knew my preferred source of sustenance, you are truly a godsend. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my fieldwork. It's from my research into the Balathians' worship of Azema, you see. Haven't you heard from Kyle? The students are presently investigating the 12, and we would prevail upon your expertise. Kyle? Who the fuck is this bitch? Shank? I introduced Snookim. Snookim? Expert mythologist. She's a collaborator of the students, and like many Arshalian scholar, is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. Interesting. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? Is he gonna be around us? The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides? Incredible. In a description of the mains, a thunderous tower in one in a sweltering city in another, precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire depicted in legend. In ancient times, the worshippers of the 12 believed that there exist seven heavens and 7 hells. Meteorology has since established that departed souls return to the ethereal sea. It seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imaginations. As a preserver of myths, I must say it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. We would, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then, let's head to the Oompa Loompa. All awaits us there. Trial. I should really work on my crafter gatherers and all that stuff, but I really also don't care. And I should really make like good shit, but Trial. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Snoogum. I'm glad you could join us. Trial. How delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. But may I say, what a lovely place this is. At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the 7th heaven. No, if those aren't symbols representing the other heavens, I think those are their respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. For everyone's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far, and then deliberate the next step. We're gonna go kill him. All of them. Again. The gods reappeared before Zenroga's reach, though they were disguised as unamusing creatures. Their loss forbid them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Yet in the event of an ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it is possible for the realm and indeed the gods themselves to be glimpsed by mortals. And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various fates practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nal'thal worshipped by people in the Nal'thal we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of exploring at Omphalos, 2 things caught my attention. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates lead to an elementally aspect heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven as Snugum says, what then lies beyond the last gate? The second is this monument. It harbors some manner of magic. Unlike anything I've seen before, I will never decipher it, but it will take time. Venices that have existed in since the immemorial, who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend, why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals, seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, it would seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed. Much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. I'm sure you'll agree. Though this is tiring work, both mentally and physically, we need to pace ourselves. To which end, I suggest we return to the Reverend Stoll and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation. The Reverend Stoll? But I was just there. What the hell? I'm gonna spawn in Ohm Follows. Oh, we're actually having a whole thing. I want to Opa. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues. I'd really forgotten what it felt like. Indeed, and it's quite funny that we should be doing so here at the 7th Haven. Fitting? That's an understatement if I have ever heard one. The 7th and highest of the heavens, which rules over the remaining 6, was right here in Mordona. This isn't fitting, my friends, it's destiny. You're obviously well versed in the myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts on them. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stoke their passions. I apologize if it makes you uncomfortable. Having always traveled alone, I'm admittedly not too familiar with such a lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. Hold on. By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? I might be horrifically stupid. Ow. Question mark? Well, as pleasant as this has been, it's past time to return to the annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself at last. Alas? Then I shall take myself to the Omfellows. There's so much there that I'd like to say. Oomfa loompa loopity day. And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. Alright, do take care now. I've been watching a VOD the entire time. Oh? That was like the ones that I've been making food, so I didn't realize because I wasn't chatting. Interesting. I do remember it might be smooth as raw chicken. I mostly figured out Tsukiyama, but she's so annoying because I'm forced to take a new vulnerability stack every 40 seconds or so. Oh, shade, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of our tavern makes one feel alive. Oh, hi. Hi, Lake. I mean, it happens. Afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air, I like that just as much. While we await developments, I shall remain here in the Revenant Stole. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. Not so much could have been accomplished without you. Perfect. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. Second raid, here we go. Oh, greetings, Jane. If you've come to ask about the Film Center Phantom Realm investigation, then your timing couldn't be better. A short while ago, I received word from Grathia. He and Crowl have completed their preparations in Charlian and are ready to resume fieldwork. Even as you speak, they make their way hither. Let's wait for them together, shall we? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Ah, there they are. No, Gra, what happened? Oh my god, what does he have on his back? What in the heavens are you carrying? This, my friends, is the latest technological marvel to come out of Charlian. I give you the etheric analyzer. A card deck. Owning it thus, you take a measure of the ambient ether. It's a camera whose waveform is then recorded by the ether-o-transcriber at the back. This provides us with a detailed data of the environment, which we could study at our leisure. As you know, the phantom realms are hidden by illusions. In order to ascertain their nature, I suggest to Crown that we record the data with proper equipment. It's a camera to jukebox attached, basically. Alas, that equipment is tremendously cumbersome. Ra has done well to bring it here in one piece, and as expensive as it doubtless is, I hope we can return it in the same condition. Return it? Yes, to the forum. In approving our investigation, they granted us use of the device in addition to their financial backing. Despite the students' greatly reduced scale, the forum has faith in our endeavors. Thus did their approval notice declare, I'm proud to say. We owe much of this goodwill to the Scions, yourself not least of all. That being said, we can't depend on the forum indefinitely. No, we must stand on our own 2 feet again, and it begins with our efforts in this investigation. The 12 are meant to be Urior's guardian deities, yet they seek battle with mankind. What could it possibly be that motivates them? Kill it. In treating with them earnestly, I am hopeful that we will find the answer. Well, we shouldn't keep Snoogum waiting. Without further ado, let's join her in the Oomphalos. Oompha, loomfa, doomfally, doom. Korha, I can take it from you. Oh, hello. Oh. So happy I have this. It's so cool. No, it is mine. So fucking bad. Hello, it is I, me, hither, into the Oomphalos. It is me, Jod. Welcome back. Well, no, if it isn't the etheric analyzer, you've done well to get a hold of it. Indeed, we're duly grateful to the forum for the loan. It's no small thing to be lugging about, but I've always wanted to try it. If you're ready, Ra, you may proceed with measuring the ether of the Phantom Realm. Jade, is the system, will you? Hello, I am here. In the meantime, I have a mind to further examine the monument with Snoogum. How does that sound? Snoogum? Like a plan. As a matter of fact, I've already done a little bit of work on the front. As I previously determined, the monument harbors some manner of magic, and this magic I've since found takes the form of an epigraph. What's an epigraph? By consulting experts in the field of archaeology, I was able to make a discovery. Oh yes, a most startling discovery. That is, the epigraph is largely incomplete, so we can't read it. Well then. So you didn't make a discovery? But see, establishing what one doesn't know is also an important step into research. For a blessing, the language used doesn't appear to be completely unknown. If we can but fill in the missing information, it should be possible to make sense of it. But where do we even begin looking for such information? Why, we're asking us themselves, of course. By giving them the battle they desire, we're doing them a favor, are we not? That being the case, I dare say they would grace us with their presence if called. Please come with me. Oh, the things I would ask them if they really did appear. Now, going by astrology, the heaven of Earth should be the next to open, and it just so happens I know the perfect incantation for this purpose. Shim Shalabim. Open Sesame. Open Muntu. It is a time-honored charm passed down in Gridania, whose patron is Nofika, one of the deities said to dwell in the heaven of Earth. Come, everyone, say it with me. Open Montu. Open Monte. Let's go. What delightful children you are. I too have desired to speak with you. Open my tea. But by the 12, it's her. It's really her. She looks precisely as depicted in legend. Amazing. It's an honor to meet you, Nafika. If I may, what is it that you wish to speak about? You seek to decipher the monument, do you not? If you face more of us in battle, I myself included, we shall grant you the key to unlocking the mystery. Interesting. We would of course be much obligated for such a gift, but are you certain the gods before were not exactly forthcoming with your secrets? Closely have we watched you from our respective sanctums. watched as you faced us and pursued the truth with pure hearts and minds. In light of what we have seen, we have concluded thus. Even should you uncover the monument's purpose, would still be willing to lend us your aid. Help us to fulfill our heart's desire, and so too shall we grant you yours. I look forward to receiving you in my sanctum, my dear children. Damn. Pass a lady too pretty. There's definitely something fishy going on. There's no plan was to revisit the heavens of lightning and fire. I believe all would agree that we should pray to Nafika's invitation. Thus. Well, Stugan, your charm did the trick. The way to another heaven lies open. Beyond it, the truth of the monument. You know, we keep like inviting like 23 other people. How does that even work? In like lore wise. I know we can summon people with the dragon scale in trials. So I guess it's just the same thing. I can scarcely wait to pour over the etheric data. Raha, Jane, I leave it in your capable hands. As for you, Derek, may we rely on your guidance once more. I would know what a way, so I do not feel my presence is necessary. On the contrary, I would only be a burden. As you wish, of course. We can still count on you to pray for our friends, though, I trust. I'm glad that I can join you this time, Jaden. Encumbered as I am with the analyzer, I fear I won't be able to assist in battle, but I shall do my part and secure the data we need. Alliance Raid 2 unlocked. Euphorison. Euphorison? No. Lake. I don't think your blue man should work. Euphrosyne, I think. Probably. Yeah, well, it's a 90. And also, you have barely any health. When it's just broken, it would be just a nerve to make it balanced. Hmm. Alright, ready to start the queue? I think so. Also, I was about to ask, why didn't you like have your health? Looked like your health didn't go anywhere. Like, I was about to solo to him as Bluemate level second. Well, not today. In the solo instance, and they are weird when you share it with partner members. 6 minutes? Pray return to the waking sands. This can't update very well. Oh. The reverend hero doth return, thine eyes speak of the dread tasks, the completion. The second coal now lieth dormant. Yet thy sense of tidings thou bearest are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath cast a shadow which followed now across thy brow? Oh. An old foe and an old friend. So it was but the ethereal shadow of Master Louisoix that Lady Alisaie beheld, an unnatural conjuration in thrall to the elder primal. That the fiend should deign to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature. I would be hard pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet what agonies must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she near deserve. Yep, 'twere better if the Lady Alisaie did absent herself from for future forays unto the coils. I have come too far to surrender to grief, Urianger. My lady, I'm resolved to defeat these fiends, and naught shall sway me from my path. Now let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries. As you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the coal's late guardian, Neil van Darnus. Darnus was a legatus of the Garlean Empire who strove to bring about Eorze's final destruction, only to fall even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. He, I say, for now was for certainty no maid. The noble house of Van Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient Alag, was thus that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Dalamud, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the Crystal Tower and the mechanisms required to command the satellite yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling Niall to construct a far less subtle mechanism, and in his first faltering attempts to communicate with Dalamud, it had likely aroused the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Henceforth, the White Raven's soul belonged to Bahamut. It was fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. It's little wonder he was so loath to part with him, while let a simple thing like that deprive one of so useful a pawn. Though it may accuse him of bungling Van Darnus's resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant. Ella hoped that the thralls being encountered were the extent of his flock. Yet I cannot help but dwell on Nail's words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. Assume at first he referred to the moon's beastly guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove their source of worship. Otherwise our efforts to disable the ghouls shall be for naught. Forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise indeed to speak of expunging the perilous thralls, but canst thou truly pursue a course which would cost 3 thine own grandchild? My heart and mind are one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won but by a single method, the destruction of Bahamut, and aught that might serve to sustain him. Jade, while Orion J and I endeavor to ascertain the success of any further trials. Maybe. I suggest you grant yourself a moment of respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your inimitable talents. We have achieved so much I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. Though time had dulled the pain of thy passing, grant that I am wounded afresh. Master Louisoix, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlian. Yet when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom we would fain protect, must we truly reach for more? So, you found your resolve, dear sister. Do you now find the use of the secret for the key that only you and I hold? Given our familiar propensity for curiosity, it would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors, as well as to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most welcome guest, to whom the door should never have been opened. Dang. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness. though that which he illumineth seldom bringeth him joy. Urion J, in like old Urion J, oh god. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal, yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alize, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen and a painful one. I pray thee, Jade, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. Jade, it is well that you are here. My lady, how might I serve you this day? I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Urion Jane, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano flats even as you speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must need to disable the two remaining internment hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the location of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended in Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dread primal had bound the shade of Nail and Darnus unto this will. And though thou didst consign the fallen Legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Jesus Christ, Urion J. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thrall shall seek to hinder thy passage. You can say his name, Urion J. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. Thanks for the stretch. My lady, I would remind you, and I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. Have I ever told you I hate Q times? I hate him too. I'm sorry you can't do anything else. I stretched too hard. Hurt. What remaineth is but a shade which defiled his memory. The vile verbiage that spilled from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Urion J. What may, I will not stray from the course. I mean, I'm kind of watching a silly Nuzlocke run, but I still hate queue times. Yeah, it's kind of like the time of like, oh, I can do something else, but also I can't really do something else. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. Oh, let's go! As I said, I've been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Jade's company? I'll every time you do so again. Look! I'll forget that this is a quest line. I'd have to go into the Waking Sands until someone tells me, hey, you should go back to the Waking Sands. Ray returned to the Waking Sands. Because I do want to get Bahamut's story done, so I can just be done with it. Pray return to the waking sands. Exactly.
At last the time is come.
Oh, we're all here. A man in a dress. I am so glad that this is a thing. It's a guy in a dress.
Prove to me life's resolve. No true abundance. Feel you the heart of the land.
Yippee! I mean, this guy can take his fucking aggro back. I don't mind. I'm kind of waiting for him to do it, but you know what? Fine. And I'll be main tanking.
Let life flower and flourish.
It's the giving land, and then the taking land is a difference. Oh. Hi, Luna. How are you? How was your time away? Hello, hello, hello.
Mine is the breath of the earth.
What do we do? How do we... Ah. Interesting mechanic. I'm now main tank or whatever I am. I'm not main tanking.
My heart rejoices for our union.
I'm not trying to main tank. Oh, is a Dark Knight like using his thing? I'm going backwards. Oh. Ow.
Bow down like the willow.
I'm not here super long, gotta run so many errands and whatnot. Oh good, oh good.
Good children, be strong for what awaits.
As long as you enjoy it. Hope you're enjoying the raids. I for sure am. I'm also slowly getting through Bahamut's storyline. I'm getting through this storyline. I'm gonna go through a Pandemonium storyline soon.
Let the land be remade.
We're in quite a lot, actually. And that is my favorite normal series, I think. Dawntrail is a close second. How long they get to Dawntrail? Just gotta do all my side content first. Pandemonium is where I started doing Savage Raid for the first time, so it has a special place in my heart. Understandable. Was it a tank? Oops. Crazy.
Forgive me, but I couldn't stay away.
It seems my sister shall be joined. 'Tis only fitting that we face you together.
Is it a take them apart?
I will spin your fate.
Arcane Fever. Created by Spinner. Oh, see what this does. Because I don't know if I'll hold the leg on super long, but if you're so soon when I get back, I'll see you. Alright. Thanks for hopping in, Luna. Very much appreciate that.
The sands of time are mine to command.
Time accelerates. What? And the culmination of I don't know what the fuck is going on, please give me some instructions. Thanks for the pack.
I shall measure your work.
Okay, keep fucking. Oh my goodness gracious.
My power.
Uppies. Yippee! Oh. I see now. 1, 2, 3. That's so cool. Not continuously in motion.
Long have I awaited this moment.
This is such a cool raid.
Upon the most exalted of battlefields you shall stand.
I love this raid. This is a cool raid. Very much enjoy. I am like, I am I can't see the difference between what is okay and what not, and what is not. It's really hard for me, I'm sorry.
Summon your courage and press on.
I actually got something. I got both of it. Yippee. Yippee. Alone.
I, the Fury, shall test your strength of spirit.
It's so funny.
All facing fear drink deep of raging blizzards.
One,
Surrender your all.
2, 3. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I love when tanks are being like, ayo, all of you now get a tank buster. That's crazy. Words.
Only victory or defeat.
Unironically, don't know how I did not get hit by that.
Victory must be seized with one's own hand. In ice unyielding, now rest. My victory.
Big sword. Ah.
Ah, would that our clash could continue forever. There is no victory, only victory or defeat.
No way I got hit by that.
Yes! Lose yourself in the joy of battle!
One, two, three, four.
Your next test awaits.
Why were there so many limit breaks there? Isn't this? It's not even the end, right? Yippee! Aw, this is cool. Here it is. El Finale. This is so cool. All right, it does restart. The lover, Menfina.
Come bathe in the
I was not ready.
Bear to me your lover's heart.
I'm not even trying to take, like, enmity. It's just that I just do so much.
Lest you wonder, 'tis naught I cannot handle.
Please just take the enmity from me. I don't want to do this right now.
Prepare yourselves.
I sound like a fucking Chewbacca.
Have mercy upon them.
What? Oh, I see now. Hey, my combo, what the hell?
Love moves me to
Is that a fucking mount? Please, can it be a mount?
delight in the simple things.
You're always in my heart, my love.
I think limit breaking now would be nice. Too late. Divine revelry.
Our dreams may yet become reality. Thank you.
So these are now 8 now. We need 4 more gods. And then we have fought all 12 of them. All 12 wacky people. All 12 gods. Need. We fought 9 now? I thought we fought 8. How the fuck did I get all 4 pieces? What the hell? I thought we fought 4. Oh wait, we had their sister. So yeah, we did 5. Yes. Hi.
In the kitchen. Granted. And to wash them.
You asked me to help you.
And then,
Weepity boop. We're both safe, thank goodness. You have the data then? Wonderful, wonderful. I don't suppose I could do the honors and replace the transcriber cartridge. I've always wanted to take a closer look. Take care removing it now. We don't want anything to happen to the data. Carefully does it. Come to me. Oh, knowledge divine, come to me. What is that? Oh. It's alright, the cartridge is safe. Let's finish this task before there are any more surprises. Just put a new film roll into our camera. Yeah, 5. You have our gratitude for bringing us closer to achieving our dream. Oh, Althik, must you always be so formal? Although he has trouble expressing it, I assure you, my brother is absolutely giddy with joy. Are you here, Nafika? Have you not sufficiently amused yourself with the mortals? Not nearly. I would talk to them some more. Nafika promised you the key to deciphering the monument, did she not? Yes, that's correct. Then you would do well to hold in your minds that which harbors information. Come now, brother. You need to speak plainer than that. To clarify, we shall create the object you need, but your assistance is required to give them form. Like an Elpis. Right now, appearance has no effect on function. Just try and imagine that which in your minds is used to hold information. It's a USB stick. Did I just get a phone? Wait, did I just get tombstones? There. These instruments shall be useful in your quest. Across the Yorzia lie eternal stones that hold the information required to complete the words of the monument. By holding an instrument out to a stone, it will take the information unto itself. We scattered these stones across the realm that mortals would not uncover our secrets. Of late, however, it would seem you have found alternate uses for them as object of worship. Could they be the marks of the 12? They are, aren't they? Oh, the thing that they harbor information on the gods. Seem to have our next destination. Aside from the 3 city-states, I believe the marks are located in Cortes and Mordona. I propose we split up. The quicker to finish the task. I wish to come too. No, Menfina. 'Twould not It would not do to burden these children so. After all this time, we finally have the chance as Secret Mortals to learn about them from up close, and we're not like to have another? I must say, I share Medfina's view. Even you alone. I'd like to learn about you too, and I believe I speak for all of us. By all means, let us travel together. Music to my ears. We shall watch over you and see that you safely reach your destinations. Without further ado then. Not so fast. I do think you could go frolicking without us. Doubters have our domain well in hand, so we are coming too. Oh no, far be it from us to stop you. Let us assume our disguises too. And then each immortal to accompany. Oh boy. Please let it be something conspicuous. I believe my destination is Tanalan, then it's Lanusia for Raha, the 12 for Cryo. And last but not least, Mardona and Curtis for Derek and Jade. Will you be alright, Cryo? She'll be fine. You needn't worry. Racer. We abided by God's selection, but why do you suppose the two of us were grouped together? Why, because they make this most intriguing pair, the God's-felling hero and the world-faring explorer. Interesting matchup. I should really get a chance to learn about both of you. Now then, letters have already set forward, so let's do the same. Aside from my own mark, I believe we'll find those of Taliak and Halon in Mardona and Curtis. Oh my, what an adorable creature. Delighted to meet you, little one. It seems to want to join us too. What an unusual company this has become. The gods surely know no inhibition. Forgive me, Jane. I couldn't have anticipated this turn of events. Who cares? This is great. Heavenly company. Well, what are we waiting for? Let us seek out the marks at once. Yes, yes, no need to be so hasty. Shall we then, Jade? The nearest mark is Taliax, just aside in Mordona. If memory serves, it overlooks the lake at a place called Arathros. Come out to Mordona when you are ready to leave. Uh-oh. Oh. can I like... Here's a clamber prism. The leader of the band. What was that for? Add 100 unique music rolls to your orchestration. I have now 101. There we go. Now then, we're to hold out an instrument to the stone. Would you care to do the honors here, Jade? The instrument vibrates rapidly. It is done. The information held in a stone has been etched. As Elphick said, these stones are eternal. No matter their shape or location, their nature is unchanging. Together with the monument in the omphalos, they have remained the same since time immemorial. It was the love that men bear for us, and we for the star, that compelled us to create the monument and the stones. And though men do not know the truth of the stones, they offer them prayer. I'll be out of here for today. I have dailies in a bit, and then other stuff to do. You have fun though, Jaden? Alright, Lake. Thanks for hopping in. This act is a manifestation of your bond with us, but the stones are manifestations of our bond with the star. And so, by praying to the stones, you effectively cultivate a bond between yourself and us and the star. Delightful, is it not? What if you just, like, don't pray? We appreciate your eagerness to talk. Perhaps you should save some conversation for the destination to come. If you linger too long in one place, we're liable to be late to reconvene with the others. Then let us make for central highlands of Cordis. Within the viewer's gaze, my own mark awaits. Wee. Here it is, the mark of the Fury. I wouldn't do to burden you constantly. I'll just look exact information this time. Come back, hello. You've grown noticeably more imposing this past millennium. Oh, there are also more statues in the Heaven of Ice. Oh, but on the accursed me, Jade. This time I want you to share what you know about the worship of Alone. This here will be interesting to hear what mankind thinks of her from your perspective. This Garden Orthodox Church is the heart of the fate and fury. I often hear Alone's name invoked in battle. Yes, for that I feel the people's fervent desire to be strong, that they might protect that which they hold dear. Oh, how very fascinating. This fine thing indeed to hear directly from mortals. Still, as much as Alone loves her children, it troubled her to see them at war with dragons, to see those who share this star spill each other's blood. As you should well know, Menfina, it isn't our place to judge the fate of mortals. Even when we lend them our aid, we must refrain from intervening in their affairs. Lest there be any doubt, mankind's faith is in mankind's alone. While your prayers are forms to become that which they need to be. Apologies for the wait. Acquired information, have you? Excellent. Let us proceed to the next mark. Mine. As I recall, it lies near the steel vigil by the cliff, west of the entrance. Follow me. Well, no, aren't we kick? My mark lies just ahead. Let's wait for the others and then continue together. Oh. Oh, look, someone's praying. How delightful to see one of my faithful children. Is it harsh, font? O benevolent goddess, grant me deliverance, I beseech you, save my soul. You're the one who was hunting down the lambs of Dalamud. I knew it. No, you wouldn't stop till you've dealt with every last one of us, and now you've come for me. To think that this is her will. The lambs of Dalamud. They are called that appeared prior to the Seven Noble Calamity, are they not? In the name of their faith, they abducted and sacrificed innocent souls and did not fear death. Of whom no crimes I swear, and Fina as my witness. In the beginning, we simply prayed to the twin moons for Dalamud to one day shepherd our souls to the bosom of his mistress. But all changed when Dalamud began turning red. More and more of us began believing that he was our savior, that we must prove our loyalty with our lives, else we would suffer eternal damnation. So that's how we grew And so that's how your group took on its fanatical ways and came to be branded as a dangerous cult. At some point, I assume you were tasked with hunting them down. I used to be a merchant in Ul'dah, but timid as I am, I struggle to survive in a cutthroat world. That's why I turned to Menfina, wanted to bask in her gentle acceptance, and gain courage from her strength and faithful hound. They were my solace, the only way I could be at peace with myself. They took it from me, my fellows who committed those horrible deeds, and those who reveled me as one of them, took it away. You're strong, aren't you? Grant me deliverance, I beg you. Judge me and show me the way. I just can't bear it anymore. What good is a god I can't see, who won't grant me a thimble of succor no matter how much I pray? Little did they know. The gods are right there. He wasn't seeking men, but seeking gods. Strong as she is but unmortal, like you. She's made of flesh and blood, and possessed of her own will. Nothing more, nothing less. It avails you not to raise others up while belittling yourself. You're your own person, with a path of your own to walk. Even did you be taken by despair, you are here now makes you no different from this woman. So believe me when I say, all will be well. Keep your faith in Menfina, believe in her love and grace, and you will surely learn to love others as well as yourself. Please forgive me for my unseemly outburst. I had been feeling lost and all my anguish. It came spilling out. It was Menfina herself who brought you here. I'm certain of it, to encourage and guide me, taking your words to heart. I'll try searching for a new path. If you feel lost again, take to the road, see what is out there. Where in hell others live and think, and feel, and you're bound to find your way. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead, dear child. Did you say something? Oh. As I said though I was, I don't regret saying those words to him. He needed to hear them. Come, Jade. This time it's your turn to extract information. Forgive me, Jade. I fear I've caused you trouble. I'm relieved to know that you truly are strong, in body and spirit both. Far be it from me to ask this of you, but please do not hold it against that child. We do not wish for our existence to bring grief to our children. Yet no matter which faith, we are who we are because of those who believe in us. My hound is no exception. He was born when men came to worship the object their ancestors cast unto the heavens. We are not all powerful. We can't grant all of mankind's wishes. Nonetheless, we always hear you. No hope is too small, no prayer too faint. I just wanted to make that clear, lest you forget. We love mankind dearly. Doesn't get any easier, does it? Actually, a really nice picture. Divine non-intervention. With this, we have completed our task and may return to the Oomphalos. Yet I can't help but think about Cryo. Cryo seemed to be worried about her, did he not? It was as if something weighed on her mind. Though she is in the company of deities, I find myself worrying too. You can ask her directly. Nods. Yeah, I suppose so. If there are no objections, let us seek out Cryo. She has entered to the 12s with Nofka and Biragon, yes? They are presently too far away for us to send. But we should be able to locate them once in the forest. I see. In that case, let's make for Gridania. Gridania. It's been so hard to avoid spoilers now. I know. I was home for quite a while and I was like, damn. But tomorrow I have Sunday and Monday is my day off. If you want, you can watch in the morning. I do want you, Jane. Huh? To watch this stuff. I'll strangle your thing. Talk to you like that. I'll throw dirt at you whenever I want. So here we are in Gridania. Can you sense Nofka and Biragon? I do, but something is strange. Indeed, they appear to be in different places. Nofka is the nearer of the two and is quite close by. I should go find her. Wait, you mustn't go off on your own. Are you about to fuck? No. Confront it all after her, Jade. I don't want to run. Alright, fine. Why not? Mom said it was my turn to fuck. There she is. Oh no, I was waiting to see you all here. Is that the matter? Supposed to be with Carl and Birga. Where are they? Oh, we became separate while I was distracted, listening to the elementals. And the beings are the voice of those who call the wood home. As I'm the patron of this land, they could not help but report to me. The fuck is that thing? They're the gods of the world, but they're just disguised as like companions. Kill it? You can't kill a god. You gods can sense each other, even should you become separate. Shouldn't it be a simple matter to find them again? Indeed. It seems you are keeping something from us, Africa. Zoom. Oh, hello. There's simply no fooling you. Very well, I shall confess all. Child Crown wanted to visit our stones alone, you see, to complete her task without us watching over her. We really respected that wish. With her abilities, I do not believe she's in any danger, but the warrior that he is, Mirkan decided to follow after her discreetly. If this is her wish, then indeed we must abide by it. Sir Birakan, yes, it sends him into place men call the South Shroud. One of those is situated here, I believe near Camp Tranquil. Let us search that area for Birakan. If we find him, we should find Krile as well. 1,000-yard stare. What were you, hey Duke, what were you, applying for? Oh, clean driving for subway? Oh, right. This is not where I need to be. Did I not have I not done the leaves in here? I've not. And so I shall keep it not. Oh, I shall not do it. You search a broken barrel, but find no god disguised as an adorable critter. What the hell? That's the stone. Scattering around, but see no signs. Hopefully I get one of them. I need it. I know. Dude, you've been looking for a job for so long now. What brings you all here? We understand you've been following Crow. Where is she? Having acquired information from my stone, Shana makes for ethics. Give me reason to avoid being seen. I was about to continue on when you appeared. Altic Stone is her last destination, is it not? Let's all go and meet her there. If everyone so wishes, then very well. To hasten her passage, I shall call upon Master Rogger's servants to bear the mortals. What? Oh. America comes for us. Egos. Seems we have the use of these hawks. Let's see if we can spot Crow from above. I'll bring our companions so you don't need to worry about them. Are you ready? Yeah, I am the ready. Thank you, Jade. Talking to help me find the resolve to seek out Crown. No signs over here. Let's continue on to Altic Stone. There she is already. Surely wasted no time. Oh no, did you come all this way to check on me? Oh. Alpha tells us that you wish to travel alone. What prompted you to send the gods away? It's difficult to explain. I suppose I wanted to seek the answers in my own way. As the gods told us, if we wish to know the truth, we must discover it for ourselves. In spite of this, they've seen fit to not only set us upon the right path, but to accompany us besides. This bespeaks the faith that they have in man's spirit of inquiry, and that gives me heart. After all, this is the self-same spirit that defines the students of the Elysian. Like everyone, I want to uncover the truth of the 12, to know their aspirations and understand them. Now, having seen a dear friend embark on countless adventures, I've developed a desire to see and experience the world for myself. There are dangers out there, of course, but I wanted to prove that I could handle them and perform my task. You see, you need as much as we can learn from others. There's no substitute for seeing with one's own eyes. And in yours, I see the gleam of yearning for exploration and discovery. It reveals to me the love you bear for our star, and it makes me glad. What's this all of a sudden? It's embarrassing when you say such things with a straight face. Right then, I've yet to acquire the information here, so I'll tend to it at once. Perhaps you'd like to wait for me at the quarry mill? Let's wait for Kryla here. Navka and Birgat are with her, so she will be fine. Where's the man and Menfinus Mark and now Kryla? In the course of traveling with you and yours, it seems I inevitably end up encroaching upon others' lives. Aye, yours as well. Though nothing binds you to me. You followed me ever since I tended your wounds. You're free to go anywhere, you know. Personal place belongs to that person alone. Others can be expected to assume responsibility for it, and thus it is wrong to interfere. Alas, once I've glimpsed someone's heart, I find I can't avert my gaze. It truly is difficult to be amidst people. That it is, that I do. Nods. It doesn't take too long to extract information. Carl should be here any moment now. Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all of my stones. Taking care of yours already, yes? Yup. Thank you for worrying about me. Well, it's good to know that I can handle myself. Ardent to be doing this with you all. I owe you thanks as well, Biragon and Africa, for accepting my request with good grace. Think not of it. You did well to see your task through, little one. Indeed. Come, come, let us return to Umphalos. Oompa Loompa. Umphalos. We love Umphalos. Bum 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 bum. Enter the Umphalos. You took your time, Jane. Did something happen? Oh, so you rendezvoused with Kryle. How's the experience with the gods, if I may ask? Intriguing. Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Kryle besides. Thank you, Jade. And you as well, Derek. If I overstepped my bounds, what's done is done. We shall return to our sanctums. We have our gratitude for the delightful time. Now the Grainstorm out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children. And they disappeared, never to be seen again. Shall we then? Amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are accessible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Biragon shall preside over construction, his duty to fortify the works of men and encourage them to build. He who is named LittleRyoko shall preside over destruction, his duty to galvanize the star's beating heart and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azema shall preside over the sun, her duty to nurture its life-giving light and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nalfal shall preside over the subterrane, his duty to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths and in men themselves. She who is named Nafika shall preside over fertility, her duty to fill the land with life and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Althic shall preside over space and time. His duty to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Helone shall preside over the glaciers, her duty to hold the melting ice at bay, and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. She who is named Menfina shall preside over the moon, her duty to perpetuate the turning of night and day, and foster love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thaliak shall preside over the rivers, his duty to quench the thirst of men and water their minds with wisdom. She who is named Nemea shall preside over the stars, her duty to preserve the celestial fabric of their seasons and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Limlian shall preside over the seas, her duty to administer the tides and inspire men to come together as one and seek new horizons. He who is named Ashan shall preside over the mountains, his duty to sustain the breath of the firmaments and in wandering share in men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching, his duty to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end. Verse 13. There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder. Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thought of the contents of the epigraph, Jane? The prayers of her faithful maid alone more imposing. The worship of Dawnwood brought forth Menfina's hound. Prayers of her faithful maid alone more imposing. You mean to say that prayers have changed 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe. Given what we know of Dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have more tangible results than one might expect. His power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which she just described, for one. Others that come to mind are Helone's shield and spear, which reflect her status as a goddess of war. And Nemea's spinning wheel is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus they create this monument, this yoke, that they might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change. I'm inclined to agree with Ra. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Hydaelyn. Based on her reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence, Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability. If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being the Watcher on the moon? The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he would be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods, as there's no telling what may happen once we've fought them all. I believe we could try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. To that end, here we seek out the Watcher. Ryan and I shall return to Charlian to compile our findings, the data from the analyzer, not least of all. To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon. I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our fieldwork. To the moon. Jade, like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. You should rest up and gather your strength. I'm ready right now. Please. Not long now ere we arrive at the truth. For the longest time I've journeyed alone, not involved myself in the affairs of others, but I've enjoyed our time together. You've undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be part of it. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened, and it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air. There he goes again, Jane. There he goes again. Jane, do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll suddenly vanish one day, never to return. Sure. Parkour. Alright. Oh, this is you, Jane. What is it? Snookum's word that'll suddenly vanish, you say? Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end, whether we will it or not. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet the sadness is part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. So I will accept it when the time comes and strive with you to the last. Is this baby Obo the last, like, god? It would be so funny if, like, that was just, like, one of the gods. As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life. But having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. It would be crazy. Well, you are a busy woman, so won't keep you. As before, rest assured, I will share with you any tidings I receive from Cryle. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course. Hearth of the Myth. Oh, Jade, it is good of you to come. I'm afraid there is still no word from Cryle and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigations. I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the monuments of Epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Stu a visit in Umphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Sure. Oompa. It's one of the gods, isn't it? Are they just kind of like hanging around right now? They are. Oh, it isn't Jade and Derek. But no Cryle or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Charlian? A researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stay from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument, only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. But that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Zema told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Jade. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. So, want to give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said. If for one, see no harm in it. I for one see no harm in it. If you are disquiet, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call on them before the entrance to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time or speak when Derek in a Oomphlos. Oomphlos. Here we go. I mean, we have to talk to everyone. Jade, please don't mind that you should seek me out. I'd wish to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I want your progress on this path with keenest interest. I actually barely do, but sure. The act of crafting embodies a spirit of improvement and advancement. It's my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. Is it basically being like, hey, you haven't done crafting, you should go crafting? Or like, hey, you've done crafting, would you like to do more? Alright, Ralger. Ralger. Oh well, if it isn't a dauntless Jade, well glad am I that you would thus call to me your patron. When you and yours investigated the origin of the first of Ralger, you both posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and a Sylph's divinity. In particular, you did well to draw that in conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still. Do they say anything else? Please mind to see, I'd wish to speak with you. Yeah, so it's just the same. Is it crafted, prevent advancements with your own hands? It's just that the one line. Okay. Good to know. Azim. Ah, Jade, at last you've come. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feeling you awaken forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Oh. Someone I knew long ago. Perhaps you some resemble someone I knew long ago. For whatever reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Oh, I was so happy. Malval. What do you got for me? Jade, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual aspect of divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith, after of millennia, that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, me, the traitor, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. Alone. How bold you are to summon me, Jade. There's no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age, there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends, not misled by them. These are like quirky quotes from your gods. They have meaning, but it feels like they're just like quirky little tidbits with your gods. Oh, Jade, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love. Yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Ashran is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Why, it isn't Jade you wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelveswood. At times they may seem excessive interactions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray be good to them, and heed their warnings. All thick. Great, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of a man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. That's a good one. I like that one. Sometimes, just take your fucking time. Nemia. Well, now, visit my dear Jane. How good of you to comment to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate. And it was one surprise after one another. Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await crawling right here together. Still no sign of them. There is something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you're better traveled than most of the places you have seen. What kind do you like best? Buzzing hubs bring with activity, natural environments, and spoiled by man, faraway lands where night encounters await, quiet place where I can enjoy solitude. Honestly, faraway lands where new encounters await. I just want to see new shit. Alright, give me a moment, chat. I'll be right back. Hello, 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 hello. Huh?
Okay, wait a second.
Yeah, but there's a thing soon, and I'm gonna do it now, and then that's gonna take a little bit, and then it's gonna be like fucking 11. I'm gonna eat at 11. Yes, I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places, something I can understand. I was often partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in ether, this land, possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling through the 12 zone that I encountered this fella. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel it was fate that delivered him to me. Still the day will come when we must go our separate ways. You're finally here, everyone. Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and thence deliberated a course of action. Indeed, hereon, we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Jade. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Ra is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the moon. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Elizabeth contingent. We will receive the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're really going then? To the moon? Yippee! We're gonna eat the moon because it's made out of cheese. I wonder what the Watcher is like. There are no other manners, then let us set forth at once. To the moon. If you still wish to speak with the gods, it's best to seek them out now. They may not be there later. Basically, like, hey, if you leave, no more talking afterwards. Alright. Chat. I know we've not done too much today. I think we've done we've done one quest of Bahamut. We've done we've done a few quests of the raid, and then we've done one Alliance raid. But I know that at the start of the stream, I got very tired. And then I woke up. So I'm not gonna risk it and just kind of slowly start falling asleep during stream. So I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't have work. So I'll be back tomorrow after I've eaten, and then I should also be here on Monday, because Monday I also don't work. And then throughout the week, we'll kind of figure it out. Keep forgetting tomorrow is not a stream day. Hmm. Well. Alright, chat. I'll see you all whenever.